Welcome, first-year students, to an exploration of narrative fiction, a cornerstone of human culture and communication. From its origins in oral traditions to its modern forms influenced by globalization and technology, narrative fiction reflects the evolution of societies and the human imagination. Modernism and experimentation in the 20th century saw a global shift in narrative techniques. In the international context, early 20th century modernism was characterized by experimentation with form and structure, as seen in the works of James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, and Franz Kafka, who moved away from linear storytelling to explore stream of consciousness, fragmented timelines, and psychological depth. Post-World War II, postmodernism emerged with writers like Jorge Luis Borges, Kurt Vonnegut, and Italo Calvino, who employed metafiction, unreliable narrators, and non-traditional structures to question the nature of storytelling and reality. In the local context, Latin America's mid-20th century magical realism fused realistic settings with fantastical elements, as demonstrated by Gabriel Garcia Marquez and Isabel Allende, who intertwined local folklore with political and social critique. African and Caribbean voices such as Ngugi wa Thiong'o and Derek Walcott delved into themes of identity, colonialism, and independence, often drawing from oral traditions and folklore. In Asia, particularly Japan, the late 20th century literary revival featured authors like Haruki Murakami, who combined Western influences with distinct Japanese storytelling techniques. Globalization and contemporary narrative fiction. The late 20th and early 21st centuries marked a significant rise in diverse voices within narrative fiction, as writers from marginalized groups gained international recognition for exploring global themes such as migration, war, identity, and inequality. Notable authors like Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, Arundhati Roy, and Khaled Hosseini have captivated audiences worldwide with their compelling stories. The advent of the internet, social media, and digital platforms has revolutionized how narrative fiction is both consumed and produced, allowing writers to experiment with new forms and reach broader audiences through online publishing, blogs, and interactive storytelling. In regions like the Americas, Australia, and Africa, contemporary Indigenous writers have used narrative fiction to reclaim cultural histories by blending modern techniques with traditional storytelling. African authors in the diaspora, like Teju Cole and Taye Selassie, delve into the complexities of identity, migration, and globalization, often portraying the tension between local traditions and global influences. Ultimately, the evolution of narrative fiction embodies the dynamic interplay between local and global influences. Narrative fiction has continually evolved, influenced by both local traditions and global currents. It has transitioned from oral tales to novels and digital stories, adapting to technological advances and cultural changes. Writers today are innovating with fresh forms and viewpoints, crafting stories that captivate both local and global audiences. Thank you for watching.